Right guys, TheDuttoni here, and today I'm going to be starting something new on my channel. I planned out a schedule for what I'm going to be uploading and when. I'm going to be uploading videos about my most loved sport, which is football. So let's get on with the video. Due to the huge excitement of the upcoming football event, the FIFA World Cup, I'm going to be discussing my thoughts, feelings and predictions of the group stages. So, here are the groups. So, Group A, it's got obviously the host Brazil, followed by Croatia, Mexico and Cameroon. I feel as though it's kind of not hard to pick Brazil first in this group, so I think I put them definitely straight away first, because obviously they got the talents such as Neymar, who plays for Barcelona, who's been in okay form for them. But on the other hand, I think Croatia, Mexico and Cameroon, it's kind of tough to call. I'd honestly cancel it down to Croatia and Mexico, and I'd probably predict Cameroon finishing bottom, but who knows. With Croatia and Mexico, I feel as though Mexico will advance through, because I feel as though they are more used to the heat over there near Brazil, because they're much closer. So who knows, it could be either one, it's a toss of the coin, but I honestly think Mexico will go through. So Group B, this is a really tough group, especially for Australia. It sees Spain, the reigning champions, Netherlands, the runners-up, Chile and Australia. Spain they're a very good side, obviously ranked first in FIFA World Rankings, and they'll find it tough out there, but I think they'll just about scrape through on top, with maybe winning all the games, especially that first game. It's going to be the toughest against the Netherlands, so I think they will finish first. On the other hand, in second place, some of you might see this as being a shock. I honestly think that Chile will advance over Netherlands, purely for the fact, again, that they're used to the heat. This will come into play with a lot of South American teams being better, suited to the environment and the climate than European teams. So I honestly think Chile, just with scoring probably more goals against, I feel, Australia than the Netherlands. I know they've got talent with Van Persie, Robben, Van der Vaart, Schneider, it goes on forever, but I just think Chile, I don't know why, but I think it'll finish in that way. Group C now, I think this is more of a balanced group with Colombia, Greece, Ivory Coast and Japan. Honestly think Colombia will finish top with the likes of Falcao. I know he's injured, but if he gets fit for the World Cup, and as well along with Rodriguez, both the Monaco stars, I think they'll advance through this group with ease and see a lot of goals scoring against the opposition. Greece, I really just don't think they have a chance in this group, even though it's balanced, because I don't know, they did well in Euro 2012 and were pretty good to get out their group. But this time round in the world stage, the big world stage, they failed to impress last time, and I think they will again. I think they'll finish actually bottom of this group. Ivory Coast, the past two World Cups have had terrible draws, been the group of death for the past two ones, but they got a nice draw this time, and honestly I think they'll advance through with the likes of Didier Drogba and Yaya Toure on their team. It's a very strong team and powerful side. Japan, on the other hand, it could be a dark horse. You never know, they could sneak in second place ahead of Ivory Coast with Kagawa, Honda. But I think honestly I'd go with Ivory Coast in this group. Group D now with my country, England. I know it's a terrible draw, horrible to look at, but it's got Uruguay, Costa Rica, England and Italy. I feel so sorry for Costa Rica being in this group. I mean, come on, I think they will finish bottom. You never know, they could cause an upset, especially against England. But I think Uruguay will finish top because of Suarez and Cavani, along with Forlan. I know they've got an Asian centre backs and things. The defence is probably the weakest point of the team, but the attack is just phenomenal, and I think they'll score enough goals against the three oppositions, and they'll advance through top. Costa Rica, I think they'll finish bottom, as I said. England and Italy, it's going to be so tight. That first game in Manaus, the heat of Manaus, is going to be dreadful for both teams. Maybe England more so because Italy played in the Confederations Cup last year, so they've already felt the heat. But I don't know if it's being biased here, but I just think England will just advance over Italy. I can't see Italy beating Uruguay, and I honestly can't see England doing. I think England will draw, and maybe Italy will maybe draw as well, but I think they will lose. Because I think England will score more goals against Costa Rica other than Italy. But don't get me wrong, if they've got a very an informed Balotelli, they could advance through. There's no doubt about it. They could advance through over England. But honestly, I just think England, with the young players they have, and the character they show, I think they will just about sneak ahead second in this group. So moving on to Group E, dream draw for France with Switzerland, Ecuador and Honduras. There's no doubt I think they will finish top of this group with the class they have with likes of Ribéry and Benzema. In second place, I think Switzerland maybe. I mean, Ecuador being the South American side, that'll be tough. Honduras, definitely bottom of this group, and Ecuador third. Switzerland will advance through with France, I think. Group F, you couldn't get any easier. Well, you probably could, but Argentina, what a dream draw this is, with Bosnia, Herzegovina, Iran and Nigeria. Argentina will advance through with 9 points, I don't think there's any doubt about that. And I think Bosnia second, with likes of Edin Dzeko on the side, playing for Manchester City. I think they'll score enough goals against Iran and Nigeria and advance through with 6 points with Argentina. Group G now, probably the group of death, or maybe B or D, but probably lots of people are saying Group G, with Germany, Portugal, Ghana and the USA. I think Germany, as always, will always advance through their groups. They're such a great side, second in the world rankings, and I feel as though they could go a long way in this tournament. So they will advance through first place. And second place, I think Portugal would just about sneak through. I think Ronaldo will do enough for them against Ghana and USA. And in third place, I'd probably put Ghana ahead of USA because of their performance in the 2010 World Cup against them. It'd be a tough one to call, but I think Germany, Portugal will advance. And finally, Group H, Belgium, Algeria, Russia and Korea Republic. I think there's two standout ones here, and that's Belgium and Russia. I think Belgium will advance through first place, being such a incredible side over the past couple of years, with the players like Eden Hazard, Lukaku, Benteke, even though he's out of the World Cup, but players the list just goes on forever. Company, Courtois in net. I think they'll advance through in first place quite comfortably. Algeria, they could cause an upset, as well as Korea really, because they're two decent sides. They proved that against England last time, Algeria getting a draw. But I honestly think Russia will get in second place, because I think they'll just do enough. Korea Republic maybe could cause an upset against Russia, but I can't really see it. So I think I'd pick the two European sides to advance through from this group. So yeah, that sums up all the groups. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like if you did enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.